Hi, I just wanted to offer a webinar. Basically, I'm going to put together a webinar because there are way too many people suffering. And what I'm going to be talking about is how I solved my 8 or 9 years of stomach issues, brain fog, depression, fatigue, um, basically a total body meltdown, and how I recovered. I'm a mom of five, and thank God all my kids are healthy. But basically, after my fifth child, I had a major health crisis because I had already been sick for 8 years. And then I had a baby, we moved across the country, and a lot of things happened. So I really want to talk about what all these chronic diseases are that are cropping up right now during our modern times. We're not seeing really an epidemic of infectious disease like measles and mumps and rubella and polio. We're seeing an epidemic of chronic disease, right? Everybody's feeling it, whether it be cancer, autoimmune issues, fatigue issues, anxiety, all the things, right? Gut issues, obviously, that's a huge one. So I spent thousands of dollars on supplements and protocols and books and detoxes and parasite cleanses. I was literally willing to go to the ends of the earth. And I did. Like, I got testing from people in Spain, and I I would bring in these specialized protocols and make my own yogurts and do these special diets, the GAPS diet, the paleo, the AIP. And I saw little results, right? Like, I would see little gains here and then it would almost reverse. So it was really frustrating, but I would do anything to get my energy and my mood back because I was a mom of five. I was having serious mood issues. I was depleted. I was anxious. I was depressed. My adrenals were a wreck. My gut was a wreck. I was fatigued because I wasn't digesting and absorbing my nutrients well. So, and I want to talk to you about why all that happened. And this ties into leaky gut, and it ties into how the mind is critically linked to the gut and how your immune system functions and what I did to heal. And I thank God that He led me through this process. But um, it was a trial by fire. And yes, we all survived. But if I don't know what I would do if I would not have found this method, because it is what healed me, and I thank God for that. So I want to share that with you. And what's funny is I had been studying this stuff since I became a nurse. I've been a nurse for about 16 years now. And just as I started to become a mom, I was becoming a nurse, but I studied natural health all the way through my nursing school because, in my nursing training, because my husband got sick. So I was already learning the functional medicine natural approach, and I thought that I was amazingly healthy. Um, I was actually one of my first jobs, I was working in a Lyme disease, infectious disease office, and I was learning about methylation and detox. And I remember doing my genetic test, and I was like, what? I have MTHFR? Oh my gosh. I was so surprised until I had my third baby, and when he was around 9 months, I must have eaten something and gotten exposed, and that's when my health started failing. So I was a part-time working mom, three boys at that time, real tiny little guys, and that is when my health started failing. So I had two babies after that. So then I had five. And it was a slow decline, but it was also a rapid decline. And it was this process of, wow, what is going on? And a lot of pride came in because it's like, I have training in this. I've studied this. I know what's going on. I have a gluten sensitivity. I have a dairy sensitivity. Oh, now it's eggs. And it just kept building and building and building. And I do think there is a spiritual component to these things, and almost a humbling process that you need to go through when you are sick and when you are ill and when you need healing, because I certainly did. If I would have tested my stool even conventionally earlier on, I could have saved myself, probably, maybe. Looking back, I'm like, so when I actually did finally do my stool test, and this was the GI map. So I'm going to go through how I healed in my process, and I'm sure you guys will find commonalities, but I don't want you to have to suffer the way I did and the way that my family did. I want you to be able to heal quicker, not spend as much money on programs, not spend as much money on supplements. I mean, I spent thousands, thousands, and I've popped so many pills. Like, I'm a professional supplement pill popper. And I know my body really well due to that process. I learned so many healing modalities like sauna, coffee enemas, sweating, things like this. And they're all very useful. You know, like everyone's doing the castor oil packs. I really love that. But the key component to my healing was this method. So I want to give you a kind of a 101 class, like a beginner's class on what is going on in the world right now with our health, with the toxic overload, and what is going on with our bodies. Basically, it's a systematic, slow breakdown, and how we can actually avoid the breakdown. And there are specific things because the world is so toxic. So I want to give you those tools and kind of walk you through that so you understand, and then I'll probably do a part 2 of um, how you actually implement that program. And it's not totally difficult, but it's gonna be a brief overview. After that, whoever wants to walk through that process with me, I'm gonna offer some group sessions, and you'll be able to learn as you go and implement the exact same things that I did to heal on your body and on your journey. So um, there's going to be a sign up link, and you'll pick a group session, and you'll receive the video, the PowerPoint that goes along with the program. And of course, it's going to probably be uploaded somewhere, probably YouTube or the Facebook page, and you'll be able to view that. So thanks for watching, and we'll talk soon.